Coming up next, the Bulls taking on the Cavaliers. For the Chicago Bulls, it's been a trying start to the season. Wins hard to come by. Tonight, they'll try to get back on course. Cavs, Bulls, up next. Welcome, basketball fans, to a very sharp for the Bulls. The overall approach has seemed to be... And here she goes. Let's stay in our lane. Business as usual. But do you think that'll continue?
And business has been good, Kevin. One of the best attendance rates in the league. But listen, this is a Bulls organization that has to figure out. Right direction and see how they can continue to build and find a way to build from the ground up and reach new heights, whether it is going a more rebuilding route, more in the middle route, versus going and really taking big swings. I think this is an organization that is very much trying to find their direction.
Oh, you're kind of setting the table. What could happen with this team? Good stuff. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. And it's Garland in at the one. And LaVine throws it down.
No surprise here. LaVine loves pulling up the landing gear.
The drive by Mobley. Here's Allen. Misses in close.
They haven't been able to find their rhythm. That's 3 straight misses now.
LaVine against Strus. And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. Clock at 6. Shoots over Strus. Giddey, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Allen slams it in.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Now here's Giddey. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. LaVine gets the bucket.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Garland against White. Garland with the bucket.
Dribble penetration is what Garland's all about, and he's a great decision maker on the move.
I'd send it out to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. David?
In front of mine tonight, Jarrett Allen, the outstanding center. They were telling me how Allen does so much out there, particularly on defense. They said Jarrett is an incredible rim protector, and when he's on the floor, they'll avoid driving the paint. Jarrett Allen looming large down low, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Well, we can all agree nothing better than the atmosphere of an NBA game. So, Shams, I know it's hard to pick one, but is there a best crowd, a best atmosphere in the NBA that you've come across that you really appreciate?
The Warriors fans, I feel, even at their peak, they bring a different level of aura, of enthusiasm. Kevin, you've been to more arenas than I have in more celebrated times as well at different points. What's your favorite, what's your best NBA arena atmosphere?
When that New York crowd is popping, that arena is second to none, man. It is sizzling. like you, I love knowledgeable fans, right? They know the calls, they know the officials, they know the strategies, they know what a player can and cannot do. That, to me, is the best part about going in some of these arenas and feeling that the players, have made it to a point where the fans know exactly what they can and cannot do. Knowledgeable fans.
I'll take your word for it, but that just means I have to get out to a Knicks game.
And with size and a terrific skill set, Mobley gives defenders nightmares.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's White. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Mobley with it. He's picked up by White. Inside. Strus against Levine. Pass to Vucevic and out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Mitchell. And his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And the only way you average top 3 in points if you have that scorer's mentality. He knows he's the go-to guy. And everyone else knows it as well. Garland against White. Puts up a 3. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And that's just opportunistic basketball. Mobley carving out space and then cashing in on the second chance opportunity.
Wow, here's Giddey. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Levine. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible. Well, that's the multi-time dunk contest champ, Zach LaVine, reminding us of what he can do.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Chicago leading by 7. Pass to Vucevic. There's Williams with the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The question for them right now, can they maintain this winning streak? They've notched 11 in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace.
Now here's Giddey following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. White, good. We have all these great foreign players. Maybe 3 of the top 5 players in the NBA are all foreign players, right? And so much was made of Anthony Edwards. Here's a 22-year-old American player who has maybe the charisma, the game, the everything you could package. It could be our next great player. Is there ever talk around the league about why are European players being so dominant? Where are the great young American players to compete against this great influx of international players?
The grassroots programs, you have to look at what happens abroad and in the States. You have to give a lot of credit to the way that they develop players. Over in Europe, in any of those regions, they do a great job, and those players are hungry, they're driven, they're passionate. They're trying to get here to the States and play basketball at the highest level in the NBA. And you see at the amateur level, there can be a lot of fluidity, there can be a lot of influx, and players are given so much so soon in America. So to be able to have that chip on your shoulder, to have the passion, and to exude the confidence that Anthony Edwards has, the younger generation of players definitely have someone Anthony Edwards to look up to.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Garland against White. A kick out to Mobley. Pass to Allen. Shot clock at 6. Banked in off the glass. Allen's got his second bucket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
So for Cleveland, their last game, a win against the Nets.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
They had been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
Mobley, a screen on White. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got it back down to single digits for the Cavs.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness, even New York.
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Giddey, the pass to Levine. Back to Giddey. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist. Giddey's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Here's Mitchell. Chicago grabs the miss. 14 feet away. Giddey, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Mobley kicks to Garland. Loads it up there for Mobley. That shot is off.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, that just comes down to the timing being off between those two guys.
And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Chicago. Torrey Craig comes in for Vucevic, and Ball subbed in for Kobe White. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Smith for 3. Mobley with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got his third basket of the night right there.
Reliable. That's Mitchell from 3.
Smith outside. Levine with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Pass to Mitchell. And he drives in, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Smith sets the pick for Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
A drive by Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
And went up and pulled it down. Mobley soaring.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They're leading by 8. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
Yeah, great three-point shooting is so often what swings a game these days. When they're rolling from outside, they're tough to beat.
The Cavaliers trail by 8. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Giddey the pass to Ball. Craig kicks to Levine. 12 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And the shot goes down. Levine's got 17.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so it's Chicago with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Dosunmu is out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Patrick Williams. Then it's Jalen Smith. And it's Horton Tucker in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Thompson, a screen on Ball. Garland attacking to the middle. Stolen by Ball. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Dosunmu. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Dosunmu's got his first 2 points of the night.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
The wide open shot from Strus. Connects from 3-point range. And things can get so intense when NBA rumors start flying, Shams. You know that. The teams are just kind of holding on sometimes for dear life. What is it like when you break a major NBA story like you've done numerous times?
It's like when your heart skips a beat, Kevin. It's like when you feel like you are in such a rush and there's a surge of excitement that hits every particle of your body. Every profession obviously has a big payoff, but everything happens so fast. But when it happens, it makes all the hard work worth it, but it certainly brings a great feeling, and I definitely get goosebumps to this day.
You get goosebumps, but the hard work you put in to get that story, I know what you guys go through. It is amazing the hours you spend.
365, 24/7.
Wow. Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Pass to Niang. It's Levert on the wing. Back to Niang. Thompson inside, working on Smith. Screen by Niang. The drive by Garland. A three from Strus. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Chance now to check out the NBA's most efficient scorers. Number 1, Jared Allen. Second is Max Strus.
You can't say enough about these two guys shooting this season. Both their percentages, just incredible stuff.
Ball, the pass to Horton Tucker. Dosunmu with it. Going inside. Scores off the crossover. Dosunmu's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
It's LeVert with the drive. And stolen by Williams. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Smith.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Garland kicks to LeVert. With the drive over Williams. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text. When a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team, that is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans. So I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not